Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell in the upper right-hand corner. Follow me on all forms of social media. Check me out at thatdrummerguy.com and enjoy the following presentation. Oh, well, awesome. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to be able to do this interview.
Well, thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Being a gigantic fan of KROCKS, I mean, it's awesome to be able to talk to you about some of your solo work and a brand new EP that's coming out from you, Parasite Twin, the 26th of July.
Yeah, it's a different thing. It's completely different than KROCKS, but yeah, I'm excited about it. It's an experimental approach.
So, with that in mind, where did the idea come from to work on a new EP like Parasite Twin?
Well, the idea grew on me gradually because I came home from touring extensively in December last year, and I started working on a lot of new music without having a clear goal, besides working on new KROCKS stuff. And at some point during February, March, I had so many new songs and ideas that I felt like, let's do something with it. Because sometimes I also write for other artists, you know, a bit like ghostwriting and making arrangements for other artists. But I felt with some of the material that I had, like, let's try some vocals on it, let's try to produce it a little bit better, to have an idea what it could sound like. And I started working more and more on it, and I put some vocals on it, and then I started to like it, and then the idea popped in my mind, like, why don't I release it myself? And I got excited, started mixing it better, doing the vocals a bit better, and in the end, I decided to release it, make a lyric video. I even recorded a video clip that's coming out at the release date, so it grew into something serious all of a sudden, yeah.
Oh, that is just so great to hear that, too. I mean, the fact that you have so much inspiration and creativity from all styles of music, that you're able to do some ghostwriting, do some arrangements for other bands, and then also think about outside of KROCKS, and you're able to take some of those ideas and make them your own, too. I mean, from what I've heard from your first album, and of course from what I've heard from Parasite Twin, I mean, I love the inspiration that's really going on with this EP, and you know, it's just, I love how evil it can sound at times. I mean, the dark and heaviness that's going on there in a completely different way.
Thank you. Yeah, and I felt that I needed that kind of exploration outside my usual symphonic approach. Like, after 5 albums with KROCKS, it's hard to do the same thing, and it's a trap to get uninspired. And so I needed to venture into these other kinds of musical directions. And what was very new for me is to not put so much different melodies and ideas in one song, but try to compose more from a producer kind of way. So I worked more on the mix, worked more on sound design, and that was like a liberation for me, and it gave me also new ideas to go back to the KROCKS process again. So yeah, it's really cool. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's great to hear that too, and you know, it's funny, as much as I've been listening to the EP, I was looking around on YouTube, and I noticed yesterday that you actually released a video for the title track, and it was great to be able to see a visual representation through a lyric video for Parasite Twin. I mean, it's just like, it's such a fun song to listen to, and it's great to see that visual representation behind it.
Cool, yeah, Kostin did it again, Kostin Ciurano. And he's amazing, and I'm very grateful that he wanted to help me on this project. And what you see is really cool, because I wanted the lyrics to be not too heavy, but also like a bit funny in a dark way, and a little bit light and maybe a bit crazy, and at the same time it can be a very dark topic, and that's how I approach the whole EP. Like, it's like with a nod. It's not to be super serious, like deep topics, but I wanted it to be fun. I had a lot of fun working on it. It was an experiment, and that's what I wanted to capture in the tracks too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I absolutely think it was pulled off that way. I mean, again, just like knowing that you're able to spread your wings and show off so many different sides of your playing, no matter if it's through KROCKS, no matter if it's through your solo work, whether it's doing ghostwriting or arrangements for other artists, and it's great to see this other side of you through your solo EP with Parasite Twin.
Thank you, yeah. And it was exciting for me and also a bit scary because, you know, when you really sing clean vocals and stuff, you put yourself really out there, and it's not just, you know, hiding behind keyboards or arrangements or compositions. And also I picked up the guitar. I play guitar since January. I have never played guitar before because I'm left-handed, and always when I wanted to play guitar, there would be people around with right-handed guitar. So I've had this idea in mind for like years. Like one time I want to play guitar. So last December I bought like a cheap but good left-handed guitar, and I liked it so much I couldn't stop playing. So that's how, you know, all these ideas came together, and it was really refreshing for me to compose from the guitar instead of piano and the orchestra, what I usually do. So yeah, it was like being a kid again, like playing with all these new toys.
So with that in mind, and with being able to start playing guitar since January, I mean, how has that helped you with your composing and coming up with ideas on other instruments?
Well, usually I'm a guy that plays a lot and composes on the piano, because the piano has you know, endless harmonic possibilities, and then from the piano you start to divide things to the guitars and stuff like that. A nice example from this is Pitch Black Box from our latest album. You know, I have this, you hear this piano riff like ta 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 ta. That's how I make it, like on the low piano notes, and then the guitar picks it up. So actually you transform a piano piece into a guitar piece. And for Parasite Twin, I did a lot of stuff on guitars, and I never did that in my whole life. So that opened a whole new approach to composing for me, because the guitar is such a different instrument than piano. Some things you can do very easy on the guitar that you cannot do on piano, and vice versa. So yeah, that was like a whole new approach for me.
Yeah, and again, you know, it's so great to see that too. I mean, again, with like being able to span your inspiration and creativity throughout all instruments now, and, you know, just being able to add another weapon to your arsenal of music, being able to really expand what you can do on the guitar.
Yeah, that's how I see it too. And again, like I wanted this music to be catchy and not too complicated. So I try really, if you, for example, have the track Nightmare, there's like this very open part in the middle of it, and there's like a little bit of strings, there's a little bit of the synthesizer piano, and I constantly had more ideas to put in there, but I took them all out in the end. It was like, I'm just going with the intuition here and with the atmosphere. So it was like, yeah, new approach, and it felt refreshing. I had, again, a lot of fun. And yeah, thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and that was one thing I was going to bring up too, was, you know, how much of the orchestration and keyboards and piano are actually subdued on this album compared to, say, a KROCKS album. And it's, again, you know, it's great to see other instruments getting that representation of what you can write on every instrument, your vocal ability, the production, everything that goes into it. I mean, it's great to see how well-rounded the album is, rather than just focusing on your main instrument.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is indeed, because I'm not a guitar player, I don't have the typically guitar player, ego attached to it. Like, oh, I want to have solos, or I want to do this, because, you know, I'm like a kid on the guitar. You know, it's like I play a power chord and I feel really great already. So, but that enabled me to keep things really simple and blend it in with the song. And I was constantly I've been mixing this album more than composing. So that's why I felt like, okay, all the elements should be in place, and I approached it really from maybe the listener and more than the composition of the musicians. And also the lyrics, I had some really intuitive lyrics, and I didn't even know what they meant, but they just popped up in my head, and then later I tried to change them, and I was like, oh no, I'm only making it worse. I'll just keep them, and it's an intuitive thing. So that was really cool.
Yeah, and, you know, again, it's so great to see that from all different styles. I mean, with everything that's represented between all 5 tracks here, I mean, there's some really great dark, heavy stuff, you know, the great humorous stuff with the title track as well, and the way closing in, I mean, I love that really dark ending that goes into it with that, the final riff starting with that song, and just a great way to close out the EP with something like that.
Thank you. Yeah, this idea came from someone that that would always tell me, like, there was a person that knew everything about everyone, and in the end would always say, like, but it sounds like I'm a stalker, but I'm not. But the funny thing was that this person knows everything. So that always stuck with me in a funny way. Like, you know, I would see this person like watching everyone and everything, and it was kind of creepy. So I thought, why not make a little bit of a funny song about it? And from the perspective of this person, like, that's feeding on information and the lives of others. And it was also fun to record vocals like that, like a bit like a maniac, you know, like, let me give me something to feel and give me something. It's just crazy, yeah.
Oh, absolutely, and it feels like it could be like a full-on concept with that, too, like it could be a full-on concept album or a horror movie or something based off of that, so it was great to be able to see that captured in one song like that.
Cool, thanks, yeah. And I wanted it to be a bit catchy, so it has this little catchy rock riff almost, and you know, the little bells, and I felt like it's very minimal, but I liked the way it was, and I kept it like that, and then some crazy things in there, acoustic guitar, and some, you know, even some black metal with it. Yeah, it was just fun to do it. But it's cool that you like it, that you appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely, and I feel that way with all 5 tracks as well, too. I mean, I think it's just, like, I can only imagine how great of a feeling that is to really being able to just do what you want to on an EP, you know, not worrying about if it has that Crack Engren sound, not worrying about make another band or artist happy that you're writing for, that you get to just focus on yourself and write what you want to for a few songs on this EP.
Yeah, exactly. That's the feeling I had, and that's it was basically my playground for a couple of months. And the moment I decided to make an official release, I got like super happy like a kid. So I started like just like starting all over again, like writing to people. For example, like you, that's how I came in contact with you. Like, hey, I have something new, I want to present it. There was no record label, there's no people in between. So it was like a lot of fun for me, because indeed KROCKS is really great and I love it. But it's also, you know, we're touring a lot, there's a lot of business, and sometimes you need those little escapes from it, come back with new energy. And so this is what it is for me, yeah.
So expanding on that a little bit, I mean, after finally being able to complete this EP, what was it like to start going back and start playing shows with Crack Engren?
Oh, I was really happy because we are on a tour now for 2 weeks, and I'm super happy because we play super tight, and the shows are really great. So, you know, I'm having a great time, and we have had a break for almost 5 months. And that's pretty long because we like to play shows, and you know, we almost forget how great it is. And so it's really, really great to be back on the road, and to have this release now out is super exciting as well. So it gives me a lot of I'm really grateful for all of it, yeah.
Oh, and it's so great to hear that too. You know, like being able to promoting this EP, getting back and playing with Crack Engren, being able to support that amazing latest album with Crack Engren in that live setting. And I love the live shows that you guys are able to do. I mean, every time I've been able to see you guys live, it's always been an amazing show. And, you know, it's just, again, you know, from that musical standpoint of being able to work on your own material, do other things on the side as well. I mean, when you're able to do all of that, and then you're able to come back to the main work with Crack Engren and really being able to feel like you're tighter because of it, you know, taking the breaks or just being able to work on other music, coming back and feeling tighter, it's always going to be a greater live show, and the creativity for the next album is going to be that much better.
Yeah, thanks a lot for your comments, and it is like that. I need to take care of myself. You know, sometimes bands forget about that. They go on, they tour, they make albums, but in the end, you have to never forget why you started. It's because you love music and you got excited about it. And I try to really go back to those feelings all the time, because I deserve it, and fans deserve that too. They deserve someone who is excited about their music on albums and live shows, and it's important to keep that in mind and to keep that in a safe place. So yeah.
Oh, very much so. So, with the album coming out, or the EP coming out the 26th of July, I mean, how does it feel to finally have this album, or this release coming out so soon?
Yeah, it's really cool, and I was a bit nervous because it's like a super new thing for me. I did all these vocals. I did a little bit of vocals and words, but this is like going full into it, and but I've gotten super cool responses, and so I'm really excited about it. And just before this tour started, I recorded a video clip because I got so excited. I was like, I'm going to invest in a video as well. So I recorded a video clip for Machine, and it's going to be really crazy. So I can't wait till we put that together. I'm working with the same guy that did the KROCKS videos, Rick Jacobs from Backstage Production, and so that's going to come out when the album comes out, and I'm really excited about it.
Oh, I'm very excited to hear that too, because Machine is such a great opener for this EP, and it's great to see that that's going to be getting visual representation with a video as well. I mean, knowing what has been done with you working together for previous Crack Engren videos, I can't wait to see what's going to be done with this one.
Yeah, and exactly, yeah. So it's going to be dark, but it's also going to be a little bit different. And we had a lot of fun already. We did it in a very short time, but we worked together on the other videos, and that was like super much work. For example, Charles Francis Coleman took like 2 months of filming and planning, and this one was much shorter, but it was again more fun to do it. Like I had a very concrete idea, and Rick complemented it with his idea, so it was again like a playground to just fool around, and I think it's going to be great. I can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait either. And I can't wait for everyone to be able to finally hear this amazing EP from you. Of course, Parasite Twin coming out the 26th of July. I mean, knowing that Parasite Twin's already got a great lyric video behind it, seeing how happy you are to be able to talk about it, of course, with the EP coming out, and now hearing that Machine's getting a visual representation with a video as well. I mean, there's so much to look forward to with your solo material, and it's so great to hear that.
Yeah. I'm glad you share the excitement and that I can translate it and transfer it. So, yeah, it's a great month, and being on the road meanwhile with KROCKS, it's awesome summer.
Oh yeah, and getting to do the summer festival circuit right now, and being able to promote your own solo work on top of that as well. I mean, as a musician, that's got to be such an awesome feeling.
Yeah, definitely. And I also wanted it because what I said before, like I had been composing for months, and when you compose, I basically work alone, like completely. You're like locked in your studio. So I really felt after I had finished all this music and all these tracks, I was happy, but I couldn't share it. So I felt really like, damn it, I want some feedback and I want to enjoy it. So I was really happy to do this because you need some satisfaction from the work you put in, and because you don't just do it to fill up your hard drive. Yeah. So I'm really happy about this project, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. So, also with that in mind too, I mean, obviously with being able to compose yourself, doing so much of this yourself, releasing it yourself, is that why you also chose to have yourself on the cover?
Yeah, I gave it some thought, like, what shall I do? Because the guy I work with on the design, the artwork, Eric, is a good friend, and he did a lot of the KROCKS stuff as well. He told me, like, why don't you make a new band name or use RDAG or something? But I said, like, people know me from my natural name, and I feel if I have to do a whole new name again, it's going to be so confusing for people, and I have to build it up from the ground. And but I told him, like, I don't want to be on the cover this time. But he said, yeah, but I have great pictures and I'm going to put you on. I was like, okay. So I had to really get a bit comfortable around it again, because it's a bit, I cannot really get used to it, to be honest, like to see yourself on the cover. But in the end, I was like, okay, I follow his idea, and I liked it and what he made of it. And so now I think it's cool, and also to promote it, it helps that people can recognize that I did it, and I think that's good. And yeah, like I said again, if I had to make a whole new band name or something, yeah, I think that would be really difficult. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And with that, I mean, I really enjoy the album cover itself, and like looking at the digipack version of it as well too. I mean, there's some great pictures of you that's being used for it, and I'm glad to see those actually getting some great use behind it. And I think it really adds to the feel of the EP as well.
Thank you. Yeah, and it makes it very personal, and this is a very personal release. There's nothing I'm hiding, or like I was like I expose myself completely musically, also vocally and lyrically, and so it's in that sense much more vulnerable for me than to go behind the mask at Scarrick England, where you can do all these great horror things. This is like a very honest thing, and yeah. So, but that makes it all the more pure, I think. So I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And one thing that I keep bringing up again is just being able to use that inspiration and creativity for your own work, and just being able to be yourself. And, after this, like doing the summer festival circuit with Crack Engren, and future ghostwriting and future arranging that you get to do, and just have that great inspiration and creativity that's going on behind it. And it's great to see with this actually coming out a month from today now, just for people to finally be able to check out this whole thing and see where you see where you are now in 2019 through 5 great works. I mean, it's awesome to see that, and I'm just so happy that you were able to take the time to be able to do that, and do that for yourself, and then hopefully with all the fans that are able to enjoy it as well.
Yeah, and also it was a learning curve for me, because before, like maybe a year ago, I wasn't that good in production, like producing guitars, drums, and that whole thing. So I also upgraded my whole studio. Like I got a lot of new equipment from a great friend, Patrick Damiani, who sold me some of his equipment. He's the guy that recorded our first albums with KROCKS, and I upgraded it. Sounds funny, but a lot of cables, and that really helped to give me great equipment to produce and to mix an album. And so I feel that I really learned on that side of the music production, besides just composing. So I was really excited that I mixed the whole thing myself. I had it mastered by a studio in Germany, 2496 mastering, because I felt like it deserves some extra treatment from outside professional ears in the final stage. So it was also like a learning school for me to do this, the production-wise, myself as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that was another thing I was going to bring up. The fact that you were able to produce, mix, and master this thing yourself and have it sound so crisp and so clear. I mean, that's just so amazing you were able to do that and learn so much from being able to get brand new equipment, being able to refocus energy on your studio, and just being able to do all of this. I mean, it sounds so amazing, and it sounds like you did take the time to be able to go to another studio and get all of this done. I mean, the fact that you were able to do that yourself and have it sound so great is just amazing to hear.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So it was just the last little step that I did in another studio, the mastering stage, to make it really loud and stuff and crisp, clear. But the mixing, I did in my own studio, and that was a lot of fun. And I took my time to do it and to learn about it and to get it better. And that was really cool. So it's also a way for me to show to other people, what I can do, and to work for other artists I can produce. Yeah, it's a new way of working.
Yeah, and I think it really shows. No, excuse me. I think it shows other artists that want to work on their own music rather than focusing on a main band, that if you do take the time to invest in yourself and you're able to just even do something on the side, just get some songs out there, that it can really benefit you for the best as a musician, as a producer, as all aspects of being a musician. It can really better yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And you have to take the guts to do it. Like I said, I'm not a guitar player. Now I am, a beginning guitar player, but you can do it. And I have a lot of friends in my surroundings who have great music. For example, I always tell them, like, release it, do something with it. But they're like, no, it's not ready yet. So just do it. I do it too. It's fun, But of course, it's a challenge, because once you put it out there, people can have an opinion. But I like this so much to do this stuff, and I see that people enjoy it, and that's just so cool. And
Oh, absolutely. And again, with that, I mean, I really love what I'm hearing with Parasite Twin, and like I mentioned before, I'm very excited to see what's going to be happening with your writing in the future as well, because if this is just showing off another side of what you're capable of in your songwriting, I can't wait to see how much further it expands, what other territories you reach, and just how music is going to be going. Even with the next KROCKS album, I'm excited to see where that's going to go because you're releasing Parasite Twin.
Yeah, obviously I learned a lot, so I can take all of that, and I have taken a lot of it in the new writing process already. So, and that's how it should be. Like, I'm not the same person as 10 years ago. You were always developing. So when I wrote London compositions, I was, like 20 years old or something, and now I'm 35. So you're different, and that's how it should be. I think you should always grow, develop, and it should reflect in the music.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, and it's just like with how expansive the KROCKS sound is, and when I know of every time that you're doing a lot of arrangements for another band, like the latest Pain album, I love the arrangements that you were able to do with that, for example, and just the fact that you're able to take all of that, put it into your own work, and then turn around and being able to do that in other aspects as well too.
Yeah.
It's so cool to see that, and it's so important to be able to improve yourself, try new things, have that constant creativity as musicians, so you never feel like you're not at your best.
Yeah, exactly. I always want to grow, and that keeps me excited and sharp, and that's how it should be. Exactly.
Oh, very much so. And I think with that, that's an amazing note to end on. And thank you so very much for taking this time to be able to talk to me about everything going on in your world right now. And of course, the brand new album, Parasite Twin, coming out a month from today. Where are people going to be able to pick this up?
They can order it on my Bandcamp page. You can reach it via my general website or via Facebook. And you can pre-order a digipack. Or you can order it on iTunes, you can listen on Spotify, but the digipacks you can order directly from my page. It's very easy. If you scroll down, you can see it. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Well, again, thank you very much for taking the time to be able to do this. It was amazing to get your insight. I absolutely love this EP. I'm very excited to see that this thing has come to fruition, and it's just a month away now that people are going to be able to check this out, and there's so much to look forward to with this in the future. I imagine there's going to be more solo material at some point, but until then, there's so much to look forward to with KROCKS and other ghost work that you get to do, other arrangements that you get to do for other bands, and it was just amazing to be able to talk to you about everything going on in your world right now.
It was my pleasure, Josh. Thanks a lot.